everyone. So I just wanted to really quickly give you some tips about how to look a little better on our Zoom meetings. You might have heard me today when we were in our practice session telling some of the presenters, some of the pictures that they didn't have their camera angle right. And I want to tell you what I mean by that. So we want to do our best to look good. We're selling, right? Pitching is selling, being an entrepreneur is selling. And so you'll have a higher probability of selling if you look good and you look like somebody who people want to do business with. And so that means, putting your best face forward. And the way that there are ways that we can do this. One of the things that you can do is you can make sure that you can avoid harsh shadows on your face. Right now, the lighting in here isn't great. It's actually nighttime. And so I'm doing this with just a light behind the camera, but it's actually better that I'm doing it with a light behind the camera rather than a light behind me. So I'm going to show you if I turn on a light behind me instead or above me, you get some really some harsh shadows on your face, and you kind of want to avoid that if you can. You always want the light to be behind the computer or your cell phone, not behind my head, right? Not behind my head. So, right, it's you can see when you go around the house, you can walk around the house and find an area where the light is better. Right? Also, another thing you want to avoid the laptop being under you. You would rather have it up looking down rather than down looking up. Right? You can see right there, I look like Mamma Mia. Right? Better. Another thing that we can do that can help is there's a setting in Zoom. It's called Touch Up My Appearance. That is really helpful. Oh, and avoid I do this all the time. I say avoid it, but avoid touching your face. The worst is if you're like this or no, I won't even kid with that. But no, seriously, people don't want to watch you touching your face or doing gross things like this. But let me show you. There's a setting in Zoom that you can use. If you go into your Zoom, if you actually, I'm going to share my screen with you, and it's actually in the Zoom itself. In the if you go up to Zoom in preferences, there's a video right there, video, and in the video you can choose touch up my appearance or not. Right? I don't know if you can see the difference. So this is without touch up my appearance. You can see there's a lot more shadows on my face. You know, it doesn't look as good, right? And then if you put it back on, it's just nicer, just smoother, right? Another thing that can help is you want to enable the widescreen. You should default to this, but the widescreen makes you look better rather than the original ratio. And then also, enable high def. Yeah, I don't know if that helps or not, but I'll try it. Mirror my video though does help. This is without it mirrored, and typically people look better with their video mirrored. I'm not sure why that is, but it works. Okay, closing out of this will automatically make you make the settings stick. Okay, I'll be back. So in general, diffuse light is better than bright light. I just got some flowers from my best friend. I thought it was so sweet of her. She sent them to me from, she's in Zurich right now in Switzerland. She's been there for a few years, but so nice. I don't know why she sent them to me, just because. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you, Emily. Anyways, I will see everybody tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to do great. Practice your pitches, best face forward. Oh, and you'll also want to dress professionally. You know, it only really matters what you're wearing on the top half, but make sure that top half is professional, looks good. You probably don't want to wear, you know, it's the end of the day, so I'm casual, but what else was I going to say? Oh, also you don't want to, avoid the background where the background is, unless you have a green screen that you can really make sure that the background looks good. It can, you can lose part of your face in there, and it can be funky. So you definitely want to do that. And then also, there are computers that you can use at Miramar. All of you have access to these free computers. They're loaners, but they're good computers. So don't let the only, the only thing that you can meet on or do things on be your cell phone. It's really, really hard. Just borrow the computer. We have lots available for you, and they even have extra cameras and microphones that you can use. I actually have a lapel mic that I was using before. It just improved the sound quite a bit. It was $12, I think I paid for it. So on Amazon, anything you can do to make yourself look better and sound better, go ahead and do it. All right, talk to you later. Bye.